Water is the primary source of all life on Earth, the ancient and universal symbol of purity and fertility. No life is possible without water, though water can be without any life. Drinking water is in the basis of human health. It has been estimated that during our life each of us drinks over 70 tons of water on average. At the same time, it's important to be aware of the fact that water can both improve our health and affect it very badly. Everything depends on the quality of the water we use. The situation concerned with water using leaves much to be desired. A very approximate estimation shows that about 1 million of people on our planet have no access to drinking water. Moreover, according to the prognosis of experts, the problem of water using is likely to change for the worse. Nowadays, water is turning into a strategic resource. With it all, the shortage of oil is still a prognosis of experts, while different degrees of the shortage of water have already been experienced by 1/3 of mankind. The unique lake called Baikal is the biggest natural freshwater reservoir on Earth. It is the deepest, over 1.5 kilometers continental cavity with surprisingly pure and ecologically healthy fresh water. According to the Baikal researchers, the lake is from 25 to 30 million years old, but its water has no signs of so-called aging. This phenomenon can be determined by both the size of the lake and its geological peculiarities. In fact, the Baikal operates as a unique natural factory producing pure water. Annually, ecosystem of the Baikal produces about 60 cubic kilometers of transparent water rich in oxygen. The water reserve of the lake is filled up due to the thawing of glaciers and snow and pure subterranean springs, as well as due to more than 300 rivers and springs flowing into the Baikal. It is a great resource of pure fresh water. Just imagine 23,000 of cubic kilometers of water. That makes the Baikal really unique. 23,000 of cubic kilometers of water. To clear up, I should say that if all rivers in the world, not only those in Russia, started flowing into the Baikal, that could take them a year to fill up this lake. A group of companies called Sacred Baikal has carried out the works on exploring and producing subterranean fresh water in the area of Lake Baikal. By now, they have owned a plant in Severobaykalsk town. The annual output of the plant is 70 million liters. The capacity is going to increase up to 200 million liters a year in the nearest future and then up to 1 million liters a year in accordance with the long-term planning. Modern equipment and efficient work of professionals are very important parts of this business, but the most important thing is the water. The plant has the laboratory testing the quality of the product, all the consignments being under the control. Unique due to its purity and really delicious fresh water, Sacred Baikal meets the highest world requirements and standards. The water comes from the depth of 150 meters from the subterranean source at the lake side of the Baikal. The water is absolutely clean and pure from the point of view of ecology, since there is no any industrial enterprise within 600 kilometers around the plant. By now, the company Sacred Baikal has chosen construction sites for a number of plants to produce subterranean drinking water. The most promising sites are found in the village Kluyivka in the Buryat Republic and in the village Kultuk of the Sludansky district in the Irkutsk region. The infrastructure of all these areas is well developed. The investment project on establishing a new enterprise to produce ecologically clean water of the highest quality in the village Kultuk is in the list of key projects selected according to the program of cooperation between the regions of the Far East and Eastern Siberia and the People's Republic of China. The project has been supported by the government of the Irkutsk region and by the Ministry of Economic Development of Russia. I should say that bringing to life the project of water production to be performed by the Sacred Baikal company is not just extremely important for the whole Sludansky district and for Kultuk in particular, but it is a real breakthrough for them. Unfortunately, today there are no other projects in this field and on the same scale, being so properly worked out with the same terms and conditions of realization. Therefore, the government of the Irkutsk region does support and will support anything that is being done for the development of this area. The first stage of the construction of the Kultuk plant will result in 1 million liters of water a year, the production being dependent only on the market and being not dependent on seasons at all. The fact that the production is going to be ecologically friendly is of great importance as well. Preliminary investigations showed that the artesian water production plant would not have any bad impact on the ecological situation in the area of the construction of the plant. Moreover, that will prevent these areas from being polluted, since both the territory of the plant and the contiguous territories are going to be cleaned regularly. Such characteristics of the project as high financial indices, stability and liquidity are very likely to make the project attractive for investors. That will surely lead to the advance in living standards, new job offers and consequently to the increase of tax funds. According to the project in Kultuk, there will be an enterprise producing high-quality water, demanded both in Russia and abroad. Due to the mineral composition of the water Sacred Baikal containing fluoride and calcium, so needed for growing organisms, as well as due to low nitrate compound, this water is recommended to all age groups. It can provide organisms with a daily need for chemical elements, the shortage of these elements leading to fatigue. The water is also good for sportsmen and those who want to lose weight. There are two main types of bottled water: drinking and mineral water. Mineral compound of drinking water can make up to 1 gram per liter. Drinking water can be of category 1, up to 0.5 grams per liter, and that of the highest category, from 0.2 up to 0.5 grams per liter. Subterranean drinking water with the trademark Sacred Baikal belongs to the water of the highest quality and is supposed to be used both for drinking and making food and drinks, even for newborn children. Chemical composition, toxicological indices, radiological criteria, and epidemiological safety of the water meets all sanitary requirements of the Russian Federation. The best water to be used by people is that of full physiological value. It should be not only harmless, but be healthy. Chemical composition and properties of healthy water are very similar to the intracell water in human organism. The water Sacred Baikal doesn't need any special purification or enrichment with macro and micro elements. There is no need to interfere into the stable and healthy composition of the water, which has been perfectly balanced by the ecosystem of the Baikal for over 25 million years. The water is bottled at the temperature of about 4 degrees Celsius. This is the temperature of the highest density of the water from melted snow. It is rich in oxygen and has all necessary biogenetic elements. It also has calcium and hydrocarbonate composition most favorable for human. The water Sacred Baikal not only meets the need of organism for microelements, but also enables to get rid of the surplus of salts and slags. At the same time, the water doesn't make organisms supersaturated with minerals, since the water Sacred Baikal is ultra-fresh. The quality of the water is beyond the highest world standards, which has been confirmed by the results of numerous foreign and Russian investigations, including those of the Research Institute of Human Ecology and Environment Sanitation, named after Sissin under the Russian Academy of Medical Science. The water Sacred Baikal is not only a highly qualitative product, it has an optimum package too. It is a bag-in-box, which is the best to store drinking water. Moreover, the production program proposes a disposable package called Cubatene and designed for 1000 liters. The Cubatene has been made by means of the same technology as bag-in-box and is optimum for storage and transportation of big amounts of water. In the opinion of independent experts, the artesian water, which is going to be produced and bottled in the Kultuk village, exceeds many of the best-known premium-class brands in its quality and chemical composition. Therefore, the water being well-positioned and the distribution system being properly arranged, the Sacred Baikal water can compete with leading brands on an equal footing at the Russian market. The information obtained reveals good potential opportunities for the pure Sacred Baikal water to be exported and to meet with a ready market in the countries of Asia in the Middle East, India, China and Israel. South Korea, Turkey and Egypt also show their interest in arranging for the supply of pure water. There is a well-developed logistic infrastructure, federal motorways, railways, trade docks that will enable to realize any export orders in the most effective way. On the assumption of investments, there is a chance to bring the production of the Sacred Baikal water to 3-4 million liters a year. The reserves of qualitative drinking water will enable to take part in federal programs of water using. According to the data of the Limnological Institute of the Russian Academy of Science, the amount of the water carried out of Lake Baikal by the Angara River, the only river flowing out of the lake, makes 63 cubic kilometers a year. 10% of this amount, that is 6.3 cubic kilometers, making 6.3 trillion liters of drinking water a year, will not damage the ecosystem of the lake. The Federal Special Purpose Program Pure Water is a part of the plan of gradual development of the country. The problem of pure water is one of the most important, fundamental and practical problems of mankind. Realization of the program Pure Water is a strategic and geopolitical task for Russia to deal with. The solution of this problem will contribute to the advance in the living standards of Russian people and will help to provide people of other countries with drinking water. Russia, being the biggest water power in the world and following the principles of healthy living and prophylactic care of public health, can and should produce bottled water exceeded world-famous drinking water brands in quality to help people not only keep healthy, but improve their health as well. Water is a natural regulator of all functions of human organism, and it can do that only in case it is really natural and pure. Only such water can give life to us.